What's up everyone, I'm Chris. We got Steph behind the camera and we have made it to Jaipur, the capital of Rajasthan here in northwest India. Rajasthani cuisine is known to be bold and super spicy, so I have a feeling it's going to be a hot and fiery day. This is going to be a good one that you don't want to miss, so let's get eating. We're starting our morning off with a signature Rajasthani breakfast of dal bati churma, and it looks like they're just making some right now. Hello, namaste. Dal bati churma?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I think we're a little bit early, but I guess we get to see them making it. This is the dal. Dal. Oh, look at all of that dal. Look at all of those lentils. So dal bati churma is actually a dish that consists of 3 different things: dal, bati, and churma. And it looks like we have the dal here that we just saw her release that pressure. Looks so yellow, that dal. And this gentleman is just making the bati, which is a combination of wheat flour, yogurt, and water that they're gonna make into like these balls to dip with the lentils. And the churma is somewhere around here too, but oh, such a cool process. And again, so fresh. They're just making everything this morning. And the smells already are incredible. Family?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Wow, it's a little family business here right on the side of the road too, here in Jaipur. Doesn't get more traditional and local than this. Oh, and he's adding all of those lentils into that pot of spices. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look how red it is now.
I think maybe one month.
And now he's forming that bati dough into balls. What a process it is to make these bati balls, but you can see that they're putting it onto this grill now. Wow, look at those. Hello. ghee. Oh wow.
Wow.
Okay, so finally we have our dal bati churma breakfast here, and we've been waiting for like over an hour, so we are hungry for this, and this looks amazing. So we have our bati here, which you can see are these little wheat flour balls again that he covered in ghee. Look at those, and they're so hot and hard from being just grilled up in that little grill oven there. We have a vegetable curry, a yellow curry, as well as that delicious dal that was made fresh hot too. What's interesting is the churma of this. So you can see here, the churma is like a ground wheat flour that's mixed with ghee and sugar. It almost looks like quinoa or something like that, but just look at that. So this should be sweet. I just want to get into this bati here. Look at this. Let's break one of these guys open. Ooh, look at that. So delicate, but so hard on the outside and just piping hot. The dal is so thick. Oh, look at that. All right, breakfast bite. Ooh, those bati are really, really dense. They pack a lot of flavor though. Oh, with the ghee on top, it makes it nice and oily and buttery. But that dal, that lentils are really spicy actually, which is again a signature of Rajasthani food. But I love these little bati here. There's some fennel seed in there, some cilantro, so there's spices in there too. But they're just so jam-packed dense. That is good. I want to try some of these other curries with it. This is a yellow curry, not too spicy. And let's try some of this vegetable curry here. It looks like we have some pieces of paneer, some peas, tomatoes, onion. Look at that. So much flavor. Ooh. That vegetable curry is also spicy, but with the paneer, it makes it nice and creamy. And with all the veggies, oh, that is spicy, spicy. Acha. Acha. Oh, it's really good. The bati is really good. Okay, I really, really want to try this churma though. Oh, it just like crumbles in your mouth. It's almost like brown sugar. Wow, that is not what I was expecting it to be like. It's kind of dry in your mouth, but no, that's really interesting. I think what you're supposed to do is kind of make an ultimate bite with the bati and the dal, so let's do that. Let's bust up our bati ball here. Oh, look how delicate again. It just crumbles down. Look at that. Let's add some dal on top of it all. And let's get some of that churma on top of there too to complete our dal bati churma. The ultimate dal bati churma bite here. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to have it. It just blends all the flavors together. Got the spicy dal with the sweet churma and that crunchy, savory bati. Oh, got a little pepper in there. Oh, with that roasted chili, it makes it even spicier. But the veggies, the fresh veggies calm that spice down. This is such a complete, filling meal here. And we were told that you get unlimited bati balls, so you can have as many bati balls as you want because we do have a huge amount of that churma here. But what an experience and what a breakfast here. So traditional Rajasthani. And again, so interesting with all those flavors. Oh, sure, yes. Dhanyavad, thank you. Oh, sure, yeah. Love the bati, it's so good. Swadish. The family here is so nice and kind, and they were telling us that they've been around for 10 years making the dal bati churma. So, such experience making these, and this is the perfect way to start our Rajasthani food tour here in Jaipur with this classic flavors of the dal bati churma. So good. That churma, so interesting. Acha, acha, so good. Thank you. Oh, oh man, what an incredible experience. Oh, such a local spot, such a nice family, but oh man, that Rajasthani spicy, it really gets you.
Okay, after that pretty spicy morning, I think we need something a little cool and a little sweet to chill down those taste buds. Hello, namaste.
Hi.
Dhanyavad, thank you. All right, we made it to our next stop. This is the most famous and oldest lassi shop in Jaipur. It's been around since 1944. Come on. This place is super popular, absolutely packed outside here. Everyone coming for their lassi, and this place only does lassi. Like, that's all they focus on. I love that. You know, when a place just does one thing, they do it really, really well. And after all these years, super well. Oh wow, look at all the yogurt here. I think he's measuring some out for people to buy or using the lassi. I don't know, but it's so thick, and you can see it's got that nice thick layer of malai, or here apparently they call it Jaipur butter on top. So rich and creamy. Get one large with malai on top. Dhanyavad.
अब 2 छोटी कम चीनी बनाना।
Butter. Jaipur butter.
Thank you. Dhanyavad. Oh man, just look at this. I have to say, one of the things in this world that I love so much is lassi, and here in India they always do it so good. And this place especially, they do it in these traditional kulhads, which are the earthenware cups, and it's supposed to impart a nice earthy flavor to it. But just look at how creamy this lassi is. We've got this massive piece, look at that, 2 pieces of the malai on top. And they were saying here they make their lassis out of pure buffalo milk, so I think this is going to be an extra special treat. Okay, first I'm just going to try this malai here. Just look at this little piece we got on the side here. Wow. Oh my gosh, the taste of that is incredible. It's super creamy, like a typical lassi, but it has a bit of like an extra hint of a different flavor to it, I think because it's buffalo milk. Oh, it's quite unique actually. Wow, it has a little sourness to it, but it's sweet as well because they add sugar to it. Okay, this definitely has to go up there with one of the best lassis I think we've ever had. And the fact that they serve it in these cool little cups is just amazing. Acha, acha. Oh, so good. Oh, and the fact they've been doing it here since 1944, like you can just see how busy and popular this place is. They certainly know how to do their lassis here. And the nice thing about these cups too is it keeps the lassi nice and cold, which is needed on some of these very hot Indian days. And that's what makes lassi so popular, I think, too, here in India, is it's just so cooling and refreshing. And so healthy for you too. I swear I can never, ever get bored of these lassis.
That Jaipur butter.
Just look at that, how thick and creamy it is.
Makes you strong.
Now that completes a good lassi. Known as the Pink City, the old city of Jaipur is lined with beautiful historic buildings that are all painted the most striking terracotta pink. The tradition began in 1876 in anticipation for the royal visit from Albert, the Prince of Wales. The Maharaja had the whole city painted pink, the color of hospitality, to welcome the British royal. After earning the nickname Pink City, it became law the following year for all buildings in the old city to retain their pink facade, a mandate that still stands today. Now, as you wander through the old city and explore its streets and alleys, you can still feel the welcoming hospitality of the people of Jaipur 150 years later. This is a really local shop here. It's been around for over 50 years, I think, and they specialize in all kinds of different Rajasthani snacks. And there's one in particular that we want to try here. Hello. Namaste. Dhanyavad. Thank you. Woo, look at this guy here. So this is our mirchi bada, which is a spicy hot green pepper that's hollowed out. All the seeds are taken out. It's stuffed with aloo, so potato that's spiced with masala and all kinds, and then dipped in gram flour batter and deep fried. So you can see the top of the pepper sticking out right there. And we've got a few different chutneys here to add to our mirchi bada. So, okay, we've got 3 different kinds of chutney here. So, oh my gosh, that came out really fast. Let's get a little bit of everything. I have no idea what they all are. So we've got like a lighter colored one. Maybe this is sort of like a sweet tamarind. Okay, they're all out of green chutney, but they said it doesn't matter because they are known for their white chutney, which is apparently made of 28 different spices. Okay, I don't really know how to tackle this, except I'm just gonna go straight for it. Okay. Look at that. It's just jam-packed. There's quite a nice flavor to that. It's actually, so far, a lot less spicy than I was expecting. You can see the green pepper in there, and it is just packed with that spiced potato mixture. Just look at that in there. And there's actually quite a thick layer of the gram flour. Again, a bit thicker than I was expecting. So the texture of it is pretty soft. It's almost kind of like a corn dog, actually, except for the pepper on the inside. It's very soft. It's not very crispy on the outside, but it's quite comforting because it's just so potatoy. But let's get a nice dip of both of those chutneys there. I could definitely tell that the more clear chutney is like a tamarind. It's got kind of like a sweet tanginess to it, but that white chutney is actually quite good. It has a nice spice to it, but it's not overpoweringly. Definitely tickles your back of your throat there, but it really complements this well. And again, I'm actually surprised. I was expecting that green pepper to be pretty spicy, but it's not too bad. This is really, really nice. Acha, it's very good. You can see just how busy this place is. And apparently they've been around not for over 50 years, for 80 years they were telling us. So this is like an institution here in Jaipur if you want any kind of local Rajasthani snacks. This is definitely the place to come.
Up next, we made it to this legendary restaurant that's known for their popular fiery and spicy meat curry. I know this is going to be a hot one. We've been invited into the second kitchen here in Handy to see how the famous jungli mas is made. Dhanyavad, thank you. Hello, namaste. Oh, it smells incredible in here. Hello, namaste. Namaste. Butter? Or ghee? Ghee. Oh, so much ghee. Oh, look at that goat meat. Oh, look at all those spices. Garam masala. So many red spices going in. The special Mathanya chilies that give that curry all that spicy heat. Green cilantro. Oh, look at all those chilies. We have our Rajasthani meat feast here at Handy Restaurant, and oh man, it smells so good.
I'm really excited.
So this is the special jungli mas that we saw get made upstairs in the kitchen, which is a goat curry. It was made with all the different spices in there, like coriander, garlic, cumin, and these special mathanya
Yes, super
peppers,
unique here to the Rajasthan region.
which just gives it that nice red color. But this goat smells amazing. This is like a rustic curry.
Yeah,
here.
like a wild curry. And I was gonna say, these chilies are supposed to be super spicy. I believe their Scoville units are like 50 to 70,000, and a jalapeno is like 2 to 8,000. So
a lot spicier.
yeah,
I
I think we're in for a spicy treat today.
But we were told this is a mild spicy actually. But what we have here is called lal mas.
Yeah.
Now this is fiery hot spicy.
This is where the spicy kicks up. All right, let's unveil this here. So
Oh, it is
lal
piping
mas,
hot.
Look at that. Actually translates to red meat. So this is with lamb, and it's got those same Mathanya chilies in there.
It's like a gravy actually.
it
You can see
looks
how different it is from the jungli
Super
mas.
thick, oily. I
Oh,
believe
man.
it's made with ghee, even more spices than the jungli
Yogurt.
mas. Yes, yogurt. So it's, I think, going to be really
Oh,
rich,
man.
a bit more complex because there's a lot more spices. And this one takes quite a while to make. I think,
Yeah,
like
overnight. And it's made in the
Mhm.
traditional handi, which is like almost like a little urn pot, which is really cool, which is where the name of the restaurant comes
Yes.
from. Wow, look how thick that is. Like ultra thick there. And we have a traditional Rajasthani roti called bajra
Bajra
roti, which is made with millet.
Yeah, pearl millet.
Pearl millet.
Yeah.
So
Which
you can
is a
see
different kind
the
of
color
millet.
is actually a bit darker than like your normal roti.
Almost like a gray brown, actually.
Oh, but it's covered in ghee there too.
I was gonna
And
say,
it
when they
smells-
put it down, like all I could smell was the ghee. Oh my god.
We got some mint chutney and some onion chutney here too, but okay.
I think we should start with this. Yeah,
let's
agreed.
start with our jungli mas here. Oh, look at these pieces of goat too, cooked
Look
to
at that.
perfection. It's got some pieces of, looks
Oh,
like
wow.
cilantro on there, and just, oh. Okay.
Super nice and meaty. Okay.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Not goat meat, just fall off the bone. Just like right off.
Oh, that was super flavorful. Wow. The meat, so tender. Like you said, literally falls off the bone. Oh, and there's little pieces of kind of like cartilage and fat too that give it a really, really nice, greasy, fatty taste.
It's actually not that spicy. Very mild in spice. We thought it was gonna be
I am starting to feel a little tingle in my lips. I don't know about you, but
not yet, which is why I must try that special Mathanya chili. You
Okay,
wanna go
wait.
for it too?
yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm a little bit scared.
Cheers. It's got a nice, actually, like, almost.
Oh my god, that's
Burnt
so
taste.
spicy. Can you taste it? Is that getting
Okay,
you
it's
yet?
coming. It's coming. You know what? Not that bad yet for me.
I can't believe you're saying not that bad yet.
I think you got the spicier parts.
Maybe
It must be
there
of
was,
this
like,
curry.
A lot of seeds inside of that. And I feel like my face is going numb.
So if this is mild to me and spicy to you, I can't wait to try the lal mas here.
Oh.
Here, wait. Have a piece of roti to cool you down. Just gonna dip this in here.
Okay. Butter? You there? Really good.
Are you alright there?
That's a little spicy. Are you feeling that? Are you feeling it yet?
A little bit. You know what? It's not
Maybe
crazy
you didn't
spicy
have like
yet.
a super, super spicy piece, or like, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna put back this roti.
Let's make a nice little plate and try this lal mas. All right, on to this ultra spicy lal mas. So let me plate you up some of this lamb, which looks amazing. And I was gonna say the jungly mas, the goat actually doesn't have a really strong flavor.
No,
Of
it's very
goat.
nice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it just tastes like really meaty and nice.
That is a massive,
Look
massive
at
piece.
that. Wow. Well, I'll help you out with that after, but
Yeah,
let's just
add a little bit of
pour
that.
that sauce on there. Oh, look at that. Whew. Let's plate my lao mas. Oh, it's just so thick, that curry. Honestly, like a gravy. Look at that. Okay, if that was spicy to you, I pray for you for the lao mas
I
here.
must say, like, it was the chili, though. I'm gonna blame it on the chili.
Lao mas.
Wow, that meat is like ultra tender. Oh my goodness.
I'd say it's even more tender than that goat there. Probably because it's been stewing
I was gonna
for
say
hours and hours in that handy.
the slow cookedness of this meat is actually just so juicy. Look at that there. I'd have to say, spice level,
No.
not insane yet, but like maybe it's gonna build and knock our socks off. It definitely is spicy, like it's tingling
It's building?
It's tingling my tongue, that's for
I
sure.
wanted to just try. And there's like a big red film of just like chili oil on the top of the lao mas. Yeah, it's not actually that spicy with the meat there. I'm just gonna take a spoon. Ooh, it's so thick, though, that curry. Just so thick. Ooh, that's actually good. Bit spicy. Yeah, my lips are starting to tingle a little bit.
But I have to say, like the flavors of the lao mas is so nice. You can really taste that it's cooked with yogurt. It's creamy. There's a richness to it that's very unique.
Roti. Let's get some roti dipped in our lao mas there.
The roti is quite unique to it. Reminds me of like an unleavened bread. It's a bit denser, I feel like, than
It is,
typical
yeah.
roti. It's really
It's
nice.
different though with that pearl millet. It has like a nice chewiness to it,
Yeah,
like a
almost
bounciness.
like a whole wheat type of a flavor to it.
Yeah, it's starting to
It's
build.
getting a little spicy.
I'm starting to sweat
Things
into
are
my
getting,
eyes.
Things are getting a little runny.
I'd say the lao mas is definitely spicier than the jungly mas, but
Because it really does build. Like, I'm gonna have some red lips after this. I know that's for sure.
such good flavors though, and the meat is just so tasty and tender. Last thing I want to try is this mint chutney. Let me put some on your lao mas here.
Yes, please.
So green. Maybe that will cool down the spiciness
Look at the color on that.
of the lao mas. Let me try it too. How is it?
Wow, it's actually super tasty. It's a mint chutney. So it adds like a freshness to it, I'd say, but no less spicy, that's for sure.
No. You can see how hot and spicy this is, but the flavors
What a
don't get
dish.
lost in the spice. This is true Rajasthani flavors.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get an ultimate lao mas and jungly mas bite here
Do
myself.
it. Do it.
Ooh. That is ultra meaty. Ultra spicy. What an experience.
Got a good amount of spicy left over here.
Whew. This has been a spicy meal.
Turns out 70,000 Scoville units. It's pretty spicy. My ear feels a little weird.
Your lips look a little red there.
Mouth is a little spicy.
Why so serious?
I think I'm gonna survive, but we'll see. Check back in 15 to 20 minutes.
All right, tuk real talk. How was that jungly mas and lao mas?
You know what? They were both actually so tasty, definitely spicy, but I've had time to come to my senses, cool down a bit. Lips are still pretty spicy.
Yeah, we
but
can think clearly now.
Yeah, overall, really tasty. Glad we tried it.
That was fiery. It was so spicy, but we still have a few more things to eat.
Yes,
Gotta keep going.
we're excited, guys. Excited.
Love these little auto rickshaw tuk-tuks too. So much
Definitely a
fun.
great way to get around. Hello, namaste. This is rabri? Rabri, oh. Look at this massive, massive pot of the rabri. Oh. Okay, this is a really nice sweet dessert, and I think we need this to cool off the spicy from that lal mas.
This saffron.
Wow.
Saffron.
Oh. Wow.
Oh yeah. Go.
Okay, we have our rabri here. Now this is a North Indian dessert that's especially popular here in Rajasthan, and it's pretty much just full fat milk that is simmered on low until it becomes thick and layers of cream form. Then there's sugar, cardamom, and saffron that's added, and at the end they sprinkle it with almonds, and honestly, it just looks so thick, and it's also got chunks of what I believe is malai in here. Like, just look at this. Extremely decadent, and you can see the color from those few spices, probably the saffron, a little bit of the cardamom in there, but this just looks decadent, delicious, and
So yellow.
yeah, I'm just gonna go straight in with a bite of this guy. Wow, that is creamy on a whole other level. Oh my goodness, that malai on top there is super thick. You have to actually like chew through it, but the creaminess of it, oh wow, that is really, really tasty. And you can really taste the cardamom, the saffron. Oh, okay. That has a sweetness to it. This is very, very tasty. Definitely what you need if you've been eating anything spicy here in Jaipur. This is going to calm those taste buds down. And it's nice because they serve it chilled, especially the earthenware kolhad is cold as well. So it's nice and cool, very refreshing, but well, and those almonds add a nice nuttiness to it too. It's very good. Acha, it's very nice. Acha, this is super, super tasty. My kind of dessert, that's for sure.
Okay, this next stop has been around for almost 90 years, and we're here to try another savory Rajasthani snack, kachori. Namaste. Oh, looks like they're cooking up something else here. Wow. It is hot. So traditional cooking on this clay fire here. So these are coated peanuts that he's frying up in this oil here. So many peanuts, oh my goodness. Dhanyavad. Okay, so we just found out that they make only namkeen here, which are those savory snacks like the peanuts that we just saw him making. And down here is where they make the kachori. So let's take a look and see if we can find them making these delicious kachori. Woo. And there they are. Oh. Hello, namaste. This kachori? Kachori, found it. Look at that masala aloo, that potato mixture that he's rolling into balls. So you can see he's taking the kachori dough, which is made with whole wheat flour and ghee. He's flattening it out. He's taking the dough and wrapping it around the aloo mixture. Dhanyavad. So this is our aloo kachori, and you can see it is a deep fried dough stuffed with that aloo mixture, that masala aloo on the inside, and it is piping hot. He made so many there. Oh, and he's so quick about it too. But this shop here is very famous. Again, it's been around for 4 generations, almost 90 years, selling all of their snacks, and especially this special aloo kachori, which is really special because they actually leave the skin on their potatoes for their potato masala mixture. Let's have a bite because it is so hot. Oh man, that is piping hot on the inside. That dough is actually quite airy, but you can see the steam coming out of there, and that potato mixture is actually like almost stuck to the inside walls of the dough there. Oh. Nice and smooth and mushy, that potato mixture, like almost like a mashed potato. That masala aloo, super spiced, it's spicy. There's fennel seeds I can taste, cumin, a masala, a gram masala spice in there too. Really tasty. Acha. Acha. What a great local Rajasthani snack, and actually really affordable at 20 rupees a piece. That's really good. Can't really taste the potato skins, but because it's just like mashed into the mixture, but it's good. Turns out, like a lot of the Rajasthani food that we had today, the spice definitely builds, and once again, I'm sweating. It is actually very spicy, but that dough is actually really buttery because it's made with ghee too, so so nice and fluffy. The perfect Rajasthani snack this evening.
Gonna finish off our day with a royal dessert at a sweet shop that is the oldest in the city. It's been around for almost 300 years. What? Hello. Hello. Namaste. Wow, look at this place. It already smells sweet. Here is our Gevar. Now this is a royal cake from the courts of Rajasthan, and it's a very traditional cake. It is made from maida flour ghee that is deep fried, then soaked in sugar syrup. So it has a very interesting look to it, like
it looks
texture.
like a bird's nest meets like a sponge cake.
Yeah, like
and
a
they
toffee
sell like
cake or
whole
something.
ones, so you can buy whole ones here,
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
just got a slice with that rabdi on top, that rabri, so yellow,
Looks so
sprinkled with
nice and
almonds,
rich.
and it looks kind of like a hard cake actually.
Yeah, it does. I guess because it's deep fried, so
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Let's just give it a try. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It kind of like crumbles like a
Okay, I'm
cookie.
gonna come from the front here because this is much harder than
It's
I
like a
thought to get
cookie.
into. Yeah.
Look at that. But you can see how
Interesting.
airy and kind of sponge cakey it looks there.
Yeah, it almost
Look at that.
reminds me of a crunchy, like the look of it.
Like
yeah.
a chocolate bar.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Gevar, cheers.
Oh.
It's a very interesting texture.
So it actually just kind of like crumbles in your mouth. It's not quite as, I think, hard and crispy as I was expecting.
Very soft.
But I could see how it would have been before it's soaked in the sugar syrup, because you can tell the sugar syrup just really sticks and absorbs straight into it.
But actually it's not crazy sweet.
No, it's not.
Like
It's
the
not
cake
overly
itself.
sweet, actually.
So like the sugar water doesn't really make it too sweet. That rabdi on the top though, like look how thick that is. Like it just comes right off, and it is so sweet and creamy.
It's really thick. It's almost grainy, this one, actually.
yeah.
And has a strong, milky, almost like a condensed milk flavor to it. This
Actually,
one
yeah,
does.
it doesn't really have a strong saffron or cardamom
No,
flavor.
no,
With the rabdi and the consistency of the gevar, it actually does just taste like a sponge cake, like a nice, mildly sweet sponge cake.
Like a hard sponge cake. Almost like stale in terms of the texture,
Yeah.
but like, I'm not saying that's what it tastes like, but if you can picture the texture of it,
It's tasty.
It's actually very nice. It's not, like you said, it's not overly sweet, so it's a nice indulgent dessert, but
Good enough for kings and queens. Good enough for us.
I guess so, you know.
It is super
It's hard.
I love that rabdi on the top though.
I'd say the rabdi really makes it. I think if you got it with just, because you can get it with a bunch of different things on top, like just the sugar syrup, and I think that would probably be too sweet if they added more sugary syrup to it. So I feel like I would recommend the rabdi.
Definitely. So yellow too. Perfect way to end our day, our Rajasthani food tour here in Jaipur. It's good.
I'm pretty happy here.
Pretty happy.
All right, that's it for our Rajasthani food tour here in Jaipur today. Thank you all so much for watching. The food today has been delicious and exceptionally spicy.
Super spicy, but oh so yummy. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to our channel to join us on our next Indian food adventure. We're hungry to travel. See you next meal.
See you next meal.